Now I'm getting to do a lot of traveling all over the United States doing my one-woman show. It's called I Nursed Triplets. Everything else is easy. So I love to watch people. Do you like to watch people? I do, and I was going through a beautiful hotel lobby up in Vermont the other week, and I saw this woman with a small child, and the little girl said, "Grandma, are you old? Grandma, you have wrinkles." And the grandma didn't say anything. The little girl said, "Grandma, are you old? You have white hair." Finally, the grandma took a deep breath and she said, "No, honey, I'm not old. I've just been young for a long time." So anyhow, and then I was in Publix doing some shopping the other day, and I was behind this woman and she said, "Oi, I'm having a senior moment." And I thought to myself, see, I think that the term senior moment should be redefined, because everything that I've learned from my mother and my grandmother teaches me that to grow older is to grow wiser.
Yes.
Yes, so I think that a senior moment should be a moment of profound serendipity based on the wisdom of the years. When you can't remember something, that's like when the triplets were 3. You know, some days they could remember the alphabet, and some days they couldn't because they were learning. We're always learning. So when you forget something, it's a toddler moment. Oh, good, I'm glad we agree about that. So, hit it. So I'm sitting in this diner in Pennsylvania having a cup of coffee, piece of pie, asking the waitress some driving directions, and this big, tall, handsome guy leans over and says, "Yo, are you a truck driver?" And I'm thinking, I guess I have to get a little more dressed up when I go out on the road so people know I'm in show business. Whatever. Once upon a time there was a tavern where we used to raise a glass or two. Then the busy years went rushing by us. We lost our starry notions on the way. If by chance I'd see you in the tavern, we'd smile at one another and we'd say, what did we say? Those were the days, my friend. Well, the thing is, really, after you've raised triplets, everything else is kind of easy. But I do have my moments, I must confess, when I feel kind of blue about things happening in the world. And then I think to myself, Josephine, do something nice for other people. So I have a collection of festive hats, which I wear to the grocery store to cheer people up. Would you like to see one? Okay. Isn't it great? Anyhow, I forgot to tell Jody that at this point in the show, I usually like to have a glass of straight vodka. But if I had a glass of straight vodka, I'd give you a toast. And this is what it would be. May the sun restore you by day. May the moon restore you by night. May the rain wash away all your worries. May the wind blow new life into your soul. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why we call it the present. And as my dear departed mother-in-law, Norma Schnigel-Fritz, used to say, it's better to be kind than right. And use caution when eating and wearing white. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow
Isn't it always, you'll be thinking about somebody and then you'll just run into them on the street? I remember, I have a confession to make. There was a very deeply ironic moment in my life about, I guess 17 years ago. I was walking down Fifth Avenue, and I saw this very handsome man, who had completely broken my heart way back in high school. He had broken up with me for my very best friend. His name was David Schniegelfritz. And I remember, even then when we were dating, he had confessed to me during an intimate moment in the back seat of his father's Cadillac at a drive-in, and we weren't watching the movie. He confessed to me that he had always dreamed of being the father of a son. And there he was on Fifth Avenue, pushing a stroller of screaming triplet girl babies. And I thought to myself, there is justice in this world. And that night, coincidentally, I was booked to sing at the Blue Note in New York City. And I thought, let me sing a song tonight that I'll send out to David Schniegelfritz after all these years. And this is the song I sang. Now you say you're lonely. You cried the long nights through. Well, you can cry me a river. Cry me a river. I cried a river over you.